Okay, kicking off the green bean dish, we have some oil here. You can use vegetable oil or olive oil. I use a bit of both. So first you want to do is get your onions in. I'm using red onions here. They're a little bit sweeter. They go a little bit better with this dish. You can use white onions. Generally white onions are used for stewing with meats, you know, rich deep flavors. Red onions are used in salads and vegetable cooking. Just let that cook down. We're just going to let that go for about 5 minutes until they soften. Okay, so you can see our onions have softened nicely. Next I'm taking the actual green beans that have been trimmed. So I've got the edges cut off. Now this goes beautifully with a stew. It's quite a strong vegetable, the green beans. You know, probably too strong for something like fish, but with chicken or meat or pork, lamb, beef, this is a great little side dish. So what we do now, we are actually caramelizing the beans, so it's under quite a high heat, and we're going to season it with salt and lots of pepper, and just let that brown off. So this is where we're getting all the natural sugars coming out of the vegetables. And once it's been another 5 minutes, I'll come back once these vegetables have softened a bit, and then we go into phase okay, so now we've been going for another 5 minutes. You can see that the beans have broken down a bit. They've got a bit of caramelization, a bit of color. The heat was quite high. Now we're going into phase 3, which is to add a little bit more flavor. So I've got a knob of butter here. This is a bit of a French dish. So we put our butter in. I've added seasoning, salt and pepper. Right. Now I'm going to add some stock. You can add water too. If you're healthy, you don't have to add the butter. Right. Now we're going to phase 3, which is a bit of steaming. So we've done the frying with the oil. So they've got some caramelization. Now we're just going to add a little bit more flavor. Okay, with the butter and the stock. Next, I've got some lovely little cherry tomatoes here, chopped in half to release their flavors. So you've got all the sweetness now. You know, you've got the flavors from the oil, the beans, the sweetness from these cherry tomatoes. Now we need a little bit of acidity to balance off everything. So I've got some balsamic vinegar. So add a little bit of balsamic vinegar. That really goes well with your tomatoes. Now look how good that is. We eat with our eyes, and you can see why. Look at the colors there. Is that the Italian flag? Green, red. Or is that colors for other things? Okay, well, that'll just take now another 10 minutes or so until they just reduce down and soften. Not too much, you want them a little bit al dente.